Welcome to St. Louis. Along with Darren Pang, I'm Mike Emmerich. Hello again, everyone.
Great to be here, Mike. Now let's meet the men in goal. For Edmonton, and at the other end of the ice, for St. Louis, a guy originally picked by the Avalanche, Brent Johnson.
We're ready to get started in St. Louis.
Neither team able to get anything going here in the first.
Over to Nienema, to Smith, across right to Smith. That play was offside. Face off at center ice. Wait, hustles to it. Right side to Tkachuk. Over to Mellanby. Wait, over the line ahead of the puck. Face off at center ice. Sent to Staios. Along to York. Stillman hustles to it. Brewer shaken up on the ice.
That's why you gotta keep your head on a swivel on the ice. You never know where it'll come from.
Draw to the right of the net. Sent to Staios. Drives one towards the net.
A quiet crowd here today.
Guides it on to Ferraro. He smothers it. Edmonton struggling away from home.
Things just haven't gone well on the road for this team.
Face off in the left circle. Cross ice pass. One timed over to Comrie. Big blast. Over to Tkachuk. Cross ice pass. Over to Mellanby. To Tkachuk. Gathered in by Finley. Over to Mellanby. Breakaway chance. The Blues change up the line. The wrist shot. Smith controls it. Smith takes it up ice. Pass to Tkachuk. Taking it ahead. Lines up and fires. Moves it quickly to Salvador. A cut off by Dimitra. A long blast. Over to Cleary. Won't get there. Icing against Edmonton. Face off to the left of the net. Gathered in by Mayers. Touch pass to Podine. Dumps it into the corner to Drake. Rink wide to Podine.
Oh, whoever gets the first goal gets a big lift.
The Blues finding the back of the net frequently.
As you can see, they've been lighting it up this season.
Ferraro controls the puck. Big shot. He was belted. Over to Dimitra. The shot. Johnson gathers it in. Draw in the left circle. Corso races over to get it. A shot. Taps it ahead. One times it to Horcoff. Feeds it along to Eastwood. Rink wide to Horcoff. Into the corner. Pushes it up. Quick shot. Face off to the right of the net. Touch pass to Smith. Didn't get through. Blasts it. Just wide. Shot sails wide. St. Louis makes you earn every goal.
The defensive intensity has been a real bright spot for the Blues.
Quick pass to Staios. Quick pass to Waite. Fires the wrist shot. Right side to Green. Feeds it across. Rink wide to Waite. Rink wide to Greer. Across right to Green. Shoots it into the corner. Feeds it across. Scores! He punches it in on the breakaway. The Oilers break the tie here.
What an outstanding individual effort by Marchand.
Draw at center ice. The Blues rescue the puck. Over to Dimitrov. Cross ice to Stillman. Feeds it along to York. Cross ice to Ferraro. Drives one towards the net. Pounded in the webbing of his catching glove. Rink wide to York. Conger gathers it in. Pass to Stillman. Cross ice to Dimitrov. They score! He slips past the defense and nets it. That one pulls them even. All even in this one. Face off at center ice. To Carter. Intercepted by Bodine. Hip checks him. Over to Smith. Picked off. Fires a slapper. Wide. Off the mark.
Number 61, Corey Stillman.
Face off in the left circle. Moves it quickly to Staios. Wrister. Pass to Larocque. Covered up. Draw to the right of the net. Sent to Eastwood. Over to Greer. To Eastwood. Pass a bit off. Over to Tkachuk. Over to Greer. Played into the corner. Left side to Eastwood. To Tkachuk. Across right to Tkachuk. Neither team with an advantage. Sent into the corner. The Blues want a change. Not much time left here. Puts one on goal. Eastwood handles the puck. Offside against St. Louis. Draw in the neutral zone. Ferraro plays it. And the first period draws to a close. St. Louis 1, the Oilers 1. Just about ready for the beginning of the second period.
If you wanted a close game, you've got one, fans. I hope the second period is as even as the first.
Wait, up with it. Cross ice pass. Cross ice pass. Comrie over the line ahead of the puck. Power play has been key for Edmonton. Face off in the neutral zone. To Niinema. Cross ice pass. Over to Tkachuk. Hands it to Smith. Slap shot. Karam's off the boards. Big blast. Feeds it across. Cross ice pass. We're all tied up. That play is offside. Face off in the neutral zone. Picked up by St. Louis. Across left to Dimitrov. Blasts it. Got a pad on it. Over to Dimitrov. One-timed over to York. Tapped up to Ferraro. Quick shot. Over to Cleary. Cross ice pass. Fires away. Face off in the right circle. To Greer. McInnes chases it down. Drake in ahead of the play. Draw in the neutral zone. All even in this one. Larocque dumps it to the corner. Tkachuk has it. He scores! He makes them pay for some poor defense. The Oilers are now down by a goal.
Tkachuk snuck that one over the shoulder of the goaltender and sent the water bottle flying.
Face off in the neutral zone. Right side to Bodine. Shoots. Cross ice pass. Wow, he was hammered.
You got to keep your head in the swivel in this league.
The Blues ruled offside. Draw in the neutral zone. To Tkachuk. Kachuk gathers it in. A vicious hip check.
If you're not paying attention, you'll pay the price.
Moves it ahead. Pass picked off by Mellenby. The Blues want a change. The drive. Ferguson retrieves it. Left side to Carter. Edmonton trying to tie it up. Shoots it into the corner. The Oilers change on the fly. Not so fast. Offside. Ferraro faces off in his own zone. Sent to Steos. Shooting to Stillman. Covered by Johnson. Ferraro faces off in his own zone. Quick pass to Steos. The shot. Clock ahead to Stillman. Over to Dimitra. Pass to Cleary. Over to Stillman. The slap shot. Pass picked off by Dimitra. Tapped up to Ferraro. The Blues looking for a little breathing room. On goal. Checks in. Dimitra looks a little shaken up.
Initially, it looked just like another hockey player falling in a hockey game, but this one doesn't look good.
Draw to the right of the net. Touch pass to Niinema. Lets it rip. Wide of the mark. Over to Podine. Skates his way through the neutral zone. He smothers it. Face off in the left circle. Touch pass to Niinema. Right side to Horcoff. Touch pass to Eastwood. Face off in the right circle. Moves it quickly to Mellenby. The shot! One timed over to Mellenby. Mellenby in the defensive end to get it. Quick pass to Kachuk. Cross ice to Smith. The Blues looking for a little breathing room. Over to Carter with a shot. Comrie skates in all alone. The Oilers change up the lines. St. Louis looking strong all year.
I pity the team that has to play them early in the playoffs.
Over to Drake. Cross ice pass. Takes a shot. Karam's off the boards. Moves it quickly to Podine with a slap shot. Sent to Drake. To Green. Picked off. The Blues change up the line. Feeds it across. Right side to Green. Rink wide to McInnes. Big shot. Closes the mid on it. Pass to Green. Offside is whistled. Edmonton looking for the equalizer. Touch pass to Niinema. Shoots. Kicked out.
Boy, is he looking sharp.
Pass to Kachuk. 20 seconds left in the period. Played into the corner. Pass to Cleary. Face off in the left circle. And only one period remains. St. Louis 2, the Oilers 1. We're just about ready for the start of the third period.
Can't get any better than this, Doc. It should be close to the final horn.
Sent to Niinema. Feeds it across. Cross ice pass. Pass to Kachuk. Over to Waite. Rink wide to Kachuk. Oh, is he hit?
He was completely leveled.
Smith shoots it to the corner. Misses wide. Cross ice to Mellenby. Ferraro faces off in his own zone. Cross ice to Stillman. The shot! Kicked aside. Brewer races back to get it. A cross ice pass. The Oilers looking to even things up. Big blast! To Dimitra, to Stillman. Cross ice to Stillman. Across left to Ferraro. Over to York. Over to Cleary. Fires the wrist shot. Rink wide to Stillman. Cross ice pass. Cross ice to Dimitrov. To Green. The Blues change up the line. Dumps it into the corner. Cranks it. Can't find the target. Wrist shot. He scores!
The goal is under review.
They're checking upstairs to make sure no one was in the crease. That shot will go into the books as a goal. And things are all even now. Draw at center ice.
Number 12.
Wade controls the puck. Oh, he'll feel that one tomorrow.
Boy, was he...
They score! Sometimes they come in bunches. The Oilers are out in front.
They've got them on their heels, doing what they want in the offensive end.
Edmonton, 3, the Blues, 2. Quick pass to Nienema. Edmonton called for offside.
Morrow forcing the action right now. He's got to settle down.
Corso controls the puck. Moreau plays it into the corner. Pass to Tkachuk. They score! He punches it in on the breakaway. And it's a tie hockey game.
The Big M, momentum, has switched teams after that quick goal.
Draw at center ice.
Number 32.
Drives one towards the net. Wide. Off the mark. Cross ice to Podine. Blasts it. Over to Drake. Pass to Podine. Pass to Drake. Score! They light it up again. And the Oilers now find themselves trailing.
If a fan went away for a hot dog, he might have missed both those goals.
The Blues looking for an insurance goal here. Pass to Stillman. Fires away. Touch pass to Dimitrov. One times it to Stillman.
Sean Podine. And number 44. Chris Kroger.
Draw in the right circle. Wade controls it. A long blast. Cross ice pass. Feeds it across. Rock. Score! Another goal. The Blues now up by another goal.
What a commotion! They scored those goals seemingly at will.
Face off at center ice. Corso with the puck to Dimitrov. Lets it fly. A cut off by Eastwood.
Number 19.
Face off to the left of the net. Winds up and fires. Kicked out. Left side to Larocque. Pass picked off by Nienema. A shot. Johnson gathers it in.
Nienema playing poorly tonight, Doc. There's just no nice way to put it.
Face off to the left of the net. St. Louis gets control. The drive. Karam's off the boards. Picked up by Edmonton to Podine. Pass to Drake. The Blues leading. Sent into the corner. Lets it rip. St. Louis likes to play here.
St. Louis loves playing at home this year.
Face off in the left circle. Over to Steos. A shot. Pass to Carter. Big shot. Cross ice to Smith. They're whistled for offside. St. Louis has an advantage in shots so far. Face off at center ice. Quick pass to Nienema. Left side to Wait. Wait plays it. Brutal hip check. Rink wide to Cleary. Dumps it into the corner. Just wide. Moves it ahead. Icing call against St. Louis. Draw in the right circle. Shooting! Takes a shot. Cross ice pass. Stillman races back to get it. Rink wide to Dimitrov. Edmonton behind. Big blast! Cross ice to Carter. Right side to Smith. To Stillman. To Stillman. Picked off. 20 seconds left in the period. To Smith. Comrie. He scores! He goes one-on-one with the goalie and makes him pay.
Johnson didn't even see that wrist shot coming.
Face off in the neutral zone.
Number
Over
89,
to Steos.
Mike Comrie. The assist to
And with the horn,
Number
this
94.
game ends.
Ryan Smith. And
A terrific effort by Edmonton. Unfortunately, they came up a little short tonight.
For Darren Pang, this is Mike Emmerich. Good night, all.
The third star from the Edmonton Oilers, number 26, Todd Marchand. The second star from the Edmonton Oilers, number 94, Ryan Smith. And the first star of the game from the St. Louis Blues, number 7,